Yo, what is going on, you guys? It's your boy King Sanders here, and we are back with another day of sports betting. This is going to be for Thursday, June 16th slate of NBA and MLB action. Yes, we do have Game 6 of the NBA Finals. I'm super excited to dive into it. Obviously, one of my favorite times of the entire year, and it's almost coming to a close. So, with that being said, hopefully we can go ahead and get some money today. Without any further ado, I did just want to go ahead and say that we are still currently on the road to 7,000 subscribers. So, if you guys are new, make sure that you guys do like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you guys know whenever I post. Next, I did just want to go ahead and give a quick shout out here to all of our members here on the channel. Thank you guys so much for everything that you guys do, and thank you guys so much for giving such a small channel such a big chance, as I always say. The only other announcement that I did want to go ahead and make is that I will be having my weight loss video that I've been talking about for a little bit now. It will be coming up tonight. It'll be up around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so 6 Central, and it'll be at around 3 p.m. on the West Coast, excuse me. But regardless, we do have a ton of content coming today. But before we go and do the weight loss thing, I did just want to go ahead and get my best bets video out for you guys. We have been really, really good on baseball. We are 6-1 in our last 7 baseball picks. So hopefully we can keep that train rolling. We do have a very square baseball pick today. I'll keep it, I'll keep it 100 with you guys. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive into it. So we'll do a quick recap from yesterday. We did end up going 1-1 on the day. We did only have 2 plays. I wasn't a huge fan of yesterday's slate, to be completely honest. There wasn't really anything that really caught my eye when it came to, team totals or even like just money lines, run lines, nothing. Nothing really struck my interest. So we did take the Mariners team total under 3.5. That one ended up working out for us. They didn't score a single run. So that one definitely ended up working out for us. But then we did have the Orioles and the Blue Jays nerfy, and I did say in the video that this one is definitely a sketchy one, and it was, but I think we lost it in a very unlucky fashion, because if you take a look at it, the Orioles, they didn't score in the first run, or in the first inning. I kind of figured that. I said if I was going to be nervous about anything, it'd be the Blue Jays side of things. The Blue Jays had one runner on first with 2 outs, and they had a 1-1 count, and they ended up still giving up a run. With 2 outs, 1-1 count, and only 1 runner on, the Orioles still managed to give up a run. I was like, that is just super, super, super unfortunate. And that was, of course, the only run that they did end up getting. So we ended up going 1-1, losing a little bit of juice, but that's the way it is. It's all right. We'll bounce back today. So we do have one official play in the NBA. We do have a same game parlay that has really great value. And then we do also have one MLB play. So we have a lot of really good stuff here for you today. So let's just go ahead and dive into it. Our first play of the day. We're going with Jordan Poole over 11.5 points versus the Celtics at -110 odds. Now, if you take a look at it, Jordan Poole has dropped 14 points in back-to-back games here so far, and including in last game where he literally only saw like 14-15 minutes. Like, he barely saw any minutes on the floor, and he still was able to get 14 points. That's just the beauty of Jordan Poole. Jordan Poole can get hot, and he goes on these little streaks where he's like the only person in the gym, and he just gets red hot. So he has gone over in 2 straight games. Both the games in Boston so far, he has dropped 14 and 10, so he has finished just he has either covered it or he's finished just underneath it, and I think he can get that extra basket here for us tonight. But the main reason why I like this play so much is because obviously the Boston Celtics are in a win-now situation. They have to win this game or they're done. They have no chance of winning the NBA Finals. They have to win tonight. There's no question about it. Well, how are the Celtics going to win tonight? They're going to have to throw so many different looks at Steph Curry. Steph is going to be hounded between, Marcus Smart and Jaylen Brown. We might even see some Jason Tatum looks out there. They may even throw Grant Williams. Grant Williams has been a really great defender all year long. They could even throw some looks of Grant Williams at him to throw a longer body at him. Steph Curry is going to be hounded all night long, maybe even double teams. I'm not sure how they're going to do it, but they have to stop Steph Curry. They have to make Draymond Green, who hasn't been great at scoring, beat them. They're going to have to make Klay Thompson, who's either red hot or he's way off. They're going to make Klay Thompson beat him. They're going to make Andrew Wiggins, who, spoiler alert, I do have Wiggins in my same game parlay. Dude's just been absolutely fantastic. But they're going to make Wiggins beat them. They're, all the role players is essentially what I'm trying to say. They can't let Steph Curry beat them. And that's just as simple as that. Steph Curry has beaten them in the only 3 games that they have won. I would say you could make an argument Game 5 wasn't Steph. It was definitely Andrew Wiggins, who had like 26 and 13. Dude went absolutely ballistic. But the other 2 games were all Steph Curry. Steph Curry has been, basically, I don't want to say carrying because that's a bad term. I hate using that term. But he has been a huge part of this offense. And quite frankly, a lot of times the only part of the offense. So I think that a lot of the focus is going to be on Steph tonight, and that's going to leave a lot of the role players open. That's why I love a lot of the role players overs tonight. I think that they're just going to have to make all the impact if Golden State wants a chance to win. I don't think it's going to be Steph Curry. So that's our official play. Jordan Poole over 11.5 points versus the Celtics at -110 odds. Now, we'll go ahead and dive into this. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Into the same game parlay. Now, I will say, once again, DraftKings has really been doing a great job with their same game parlays. They've been throwing in a lot of boosts with it. So since they have been throwing a lot of boosts in, I definitely opted into the same game parlay boost once again. It's the same as it has been for every single game here in the finals. The bigger the same game parlay you have, the bigger the boost. I only have 4 legs, but it's because I really think it has a good chance of hitting. So let's go ahead and dive into it. We kind of talked about this in the Jordan Poole play, but we're taking Steph Curry over 3.5 assists. He has hit this in 4 out of his last 5 games here in the finals. So I definitely think he can hit it once again. Plus, like I said, I think he's going to see a lot of different looks tonight. It's going to make him pass to open shooters. It's going to make him try to play the pick and roll more, as opposed to coming off the screen and shooting threes. I think he's going to have to look for that roll man a lot more. So I really like that leg. Steph over 3.5 assists. Then we have Steph over 3.5 rebounds. He has hit this in all 5 games. He's been a really good rebounder here recently. And so hopefully he can grab 4 rebounds here for us. Then we do have Marcus Smart over 12 or more points. He's hit this in every game besides game 2 so far. And in that game, he only played 25 minutes, and so I think that he's definitely going to be able to get back to it. Marcus Smart has been really, really good in this series, and I think he's going to be able to do it once again. And then, of course, like I said, Wiggins, 14-plus points. He has hit this in every game besides game 2. Wiggins has been fantastic, and like I said, once again, I think it's going to be all role players tonight. So I think Wiggins is in a great spot to just absolutely crush it tonight. So this same game parlay is plus 135 odds on DraftKings, but with the boost, it does get boosted up to plus 175. So tremendous value for 4 legs that I think have a great shot at hitting. So that's going to be our same game parlay. Steph over 3.5 assists, Steph over 3.5 rebounds, Marcus Smart 12 or more points, and Wiggins 14 or more points. Now, for our MLB play of the day, we're going to be taking the New York Mets money line here versus the Brewers at minus 135 odds. I know it's square. I know that the Brewers ended up beating them yesterday, but I'm taking the Mets. The Mets are the second best team at home behind the Yankees this year, and with a record of 20-9 at home. So they're fantastic at home. The Mets are also 18-4 after a loss, which, like I said, they did end up losing to the Brewers yesterday. They lost 2-10, so they have not necessarily been great. But as a home favorite this year, they are 19-7. As a home favorites, they've been really good at home in general, but especially as a home favorite. The Brewers are also 20-17 on the road, so definitely still good. The Brewers are definitely still a good road team, but Tyler McGill does have a 3.86 ERA at home, so he has been very, very solid here at home. He hasn't been the greatest pitcher overall, but at home he really has thrived. And Aaron Ashby is going to be on the mound on the flip side of things with a 4.34 ERA on the road, which definitely still not a terrible one. But he has had a 3.91 ERA on the year and a 4.24 in his last 5. So he is starting to trend in the wrong direction. So that is going to be our third and final play of the day. The Mets money line here versus the Brewers at minus 135 odds. So that is going to do it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you guys know whenever I post. Like I said, we're on the road to 7,000 subscribers. So if you guys are new, make sure that you guys are subbed. But that's going to do it for me. This is King Star signing out. Peace.